So let's come into a comfortable seat, sitting towards the front of your chair. Spine is long. Just take a couple shoulder rolls. And glide those shoulders back and down, letting the chest ever so slightly lift. The head is floating on top of the shoulders. Shoulders are stacked on top of the hips. Knees are stacked on top of the ankles. And gently close your eyelids, drawing your awareness to the center of the forehead. This is our third eye center, home of the inner teacher. And as you gaze or bring your attention here, the center of the forehead, let your breath drop down into the belly. Noticing any smells, taste in the mouth, any sounds. Notice the play of light behind the eyelids, and any sense of feeling in the body. Maybe noticing the sitting bones on the chair. Hands resting on the thighs. Or any internal feelings or emotions that might be present. We'll invoke our practice with the sound of Om, sound of unity. Bringing the palms together at heart center. Press the knuckles of the thumbs into the center of the chest and gently lift up. And you're welcome to just listen and take in the vibration of this sound, or you can join in with me. Let's inhale together. Exhale all the way out. Inhale for the sound of Om. Bowing the head. Setting an intention for your practice. And let the hands rest back down on the thighs. Begin your Ujjayi breath. Let your breath come down into your belly on your inhales. And I want you to think about what's actually happening here for a moment. Our lungs are a little bit bigger than we tend to picture. And oftentimes we're only breathing in the top part of our lungs. And so you'll feel your breath in your chest a lot. But if you inhale down into those lower lobes of the lungs, what happens is our diaphragm in the belly goes down and it makes the belly puff. So there's no air that's actually going into the belly, but the belly will puff as you inhale into those lower lobes of the lungs because the diaphragm goes down. So you're welcome to picture your lung sacs. And as you inhale, those lower lobes of the lungs are filling, and you'll feel the rib cage expand out to the sides. You'll feel the belly open a little bit. And really allow your whole torso to gently expand and contract with your breath. And then add the contraction in the throat. If you make the throat a little bit smaller, you'll hear the sound of your breath like the ocean. And you'll gain a lot of control over the speed and quality of your breath. Play with it. Let the arms release. On your next inhale, reach the arms out and up. On your exhale, reach them out and down, sun breaths. Moving with the speed of your breath, filling up. Don't rush your exhale. Let your exhale be smooth and slow. Excuse me. The next time you reach up, pause at the top of your inhale. Hold the breath in for a moment, internal kumbhak. Exhale, open out and down. Again, inhale, filling up, and hold the breath for a moment at the top. Internal kumbhak, internal holding. Exhale. One more time. Pausing at the top. And this time, exhale, let your elbows jut out to the sides. Lean it forward a little bit, cactus. Inhale here. Exhale, wide arms, reach out as you fold. Let your head and your arms hang. Keep that slow breath. On your next inhale, reaching out and up all the way. Exhale, out and down. Inhale, pausing at the top. Exhale, cactus, gently leaning forward, lengthening through the spine. Exhale here. Sorry, inhale here. Exhale, arms open wide, folding with control. Keep your same rhythm of breath, even as you relax in the fold. On an inhale, rising out and up. And this time, as you exhale, draw your right knee in towards your chest. Shoulders glide down the back, chest is lifting. Roll out your right ankle. Other way. Gently jut your elbows forward and round your back, drawing your nose and your knee towards each other. Exhale all the way out here. Squeeze out any stale air at the bottom. Inhale, reach your foot and your hands forward. On your exhale, drawing in. Moving with your breath. Let your foot down as you reach out and up. Exhale, arms reach out and down. Inhale, pausing at the top, internal kumbhak. Exhale, cactus. Inhale here. Exhale, arms open wide, come down halfway and stay here. So your belly might be touching the thighs, but you're pressing into the legs, reaching your sitting bones into the chair, reaching your crown forward, reaching each hand away from the heart. Stick your tongue out, taking 10 dog breaths, panting like a dog through the mouth. Inhale deeply. Exhale, sigh it out as you fold. Head hangs, let everything go, even your breath. Coming back into your breath, inhale, reaching out and up. Exhale, draw your left knee into the chest, lengthen, glide the shoulders down the back, rolling out your left ankle. Other way. Jut your elbows forward, round your back, drawing the nose and the knee towards each other. Exhale all the way out. Squeeze out any stale air at the bottom. On an inhale, lengthen up. Reach your foot and your hands forward. On your exhale, drawing in. Last one. Let your left foot down as you reach the arms out and up. Exhale out and down. Feet widen. Sink back in your chair a little bit. Inhale, reaching out and up. Hold at the top. Lengthen the rib cage off of the hips. Exhale, right arm comes down, left arm reaches up and over. Inhale here. Exhale. Both arms reach up. Other side. Both arms reach up. Both hands come to each knee, elbows jut out to the sides, lean it forward. Now notice, if you need to, you can always inch your feet a little farther forward, just to keep your balance. Lean it a little farther down. You can stay right here or bring the hands down to the earth, hanging like a rag doll. And see if you can slow the breath down even more. Press into your feet as you reach the arms out wide, riding your inhale all the way up. Palms touch. Exhale down to your heart. Inhale, pausing at the top of your breath. Exhale all the way out, pausing at the bottom. External kumbhak. Inhale and pause. Exhale and pause. And take a couple more at your own pace. And release the hands. Release your breath for a moment. Let your body breathe naturally. And just dive inward and notice. Feel the echo of our practice so far. And draw your awareness to the center of the forehead. Let the eyes float open. Inch your feet back together and come to standing at the top of the mat. We're going to open the inner line of the legs. So have the seat of your chair facing you. And if you need to have your feet both on the mat, then you can always be sideways. And we're gonna end up here. So just to give you a visual, feel free to be sideways. I think I'll demo a little kitty corner for you. Okay. So just standing in front of the chair for a moment. Palms touch at the heart. Inhale, reaching out and up, both lungs opening. Exhale, out and down, hinging. Bring both hands down to the chair and just stand in an L shape for a moment. Lean back a little bit into your sitting bones. And then as you press down through your hands, tuck the chin and allow your spine to lengthen. You're reaching the crown of your head forward as your sitting bones draw back. Now gently fold, bringing that forehead down towards the seat of the chair. Send your breath down low into the belly. Inhale into a flat back again. And now start to open your feet wide. Let your feet be parallel to each other. And your hands are resting on the seat. Now just notice your legs are straight and you can move your hips a little bit side to side. So it's subtle and you're just accessing that inner line of the leg. Listen to your Ujjayi breath. Let's start to bend one knee, leaning to one side. And then bend the other knee, leaning into the other side. Maybe you inhale into one side, exhale into the other. Continue this. You can keep the hands on the chair or bring them into airplane wings. Good control. And make your way to center. Let the hands down. And you can bring your right hand right underneath your heart center. Left hand comes to the back of your sacrum. And begin to draw your left shoulder back. You're twisting to the left. You can even gaze behind you and a little bit to the left. This might be enough. Stay here or take the hand that's on your sacrum and try to draw it to your right hip crease. left arm all the way down to the center of the chair. Right hand comes to the sacrum, drawing your right shoulder back and to the right, twisting to the right. Now you can really see my right hand that's on the sacrum here. You might keep it right here, or you're going to start to reach for your left hip crease. It doesn't matter if you find your left hip crease. It's just that you're opening the shoulder a little bit more. One more breath. Gently unwind. Lean your sitting bones back. Let your forearms come down to the chair. Let your head bow. Bring the hands back down, lengthening up. I'm going to turn this way for you. Turn your right toes forward and draw your left toes at a 45-degree angle. Your right toes are facing to the right. Your left toes are a 45-degree angle. And now inch your left hand so it's on the right side of the seat of your chair, and bring your right hand to your right leg. So I'm leaning away from my chair a little bit. I'm here. You can always inch your chair a little bit closer. Good, so we're in a triangle position, okay? And if you want to go a little bit farther, you can bring that left hand to your left hip. Dun, dun, dun. Right hand is on the right leg, left hand is on the left hip. Yeah, one breath. Maybe reach that left arm up to the sky. And bring it back down to the chair. Both hands come to the chair. Switch your feet. Now your left toes are pointing to the left. Right foot is at a 45-degree angle. I'm going to turn this way for you. And I'm just bringing my left hand to my straight left leg. And I'm leaning towards it. I'm leaning over that left leg. Right hand can rest on the chair. Bring your right hand to your right hip, maybe. One breath. Reach this right arm up to the sky. And bring that right hand back to the chair. Lean towards the chair. Let your toes jut out more than your heels. Bend both knees. Sinking down into a squat. Both hands are on the chair. Good. Inhale, releasing out. Inch your feet together, gently folding. Ooh. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, lean back into those sitting bones. Reach forward through the crown. Inhale, reaching out and up. Exhale, out and down. Swimming all the way to the heart. Good. We're gonna sit back down in the chair for a moment. With the feet wide. Let your elbows jut out a little bit as you lean slightly forward. And then take that U shape that we often do. Tracing the shape of a U. And the next time you come over to the right, stay there. And lean your right forearm on your right leg and let your left arm dangle down. You can even really do this, just let it dangle. Good. And we're gonna take some circles with this left arm. So reach it forward and up and back and down. Good, and if you want to, you can move the upper body with this, almost like a dance. And smoothly reverse the direction. The next time you reach it up and over the head, pause here. And then see if you can sink down towards that right knee, leaning to the right a little bit more. Yeah. And let this left arm and shoulder dangle down. You can even put your hand on your right knee. So your right shoulder is kind of leaning up and your left shoulder is totally dangling, and just let that arm swing. Little circles. Other way. And roll it up. Close the eyes and just notice the left shoulder, left arm. Now the right shoulder, right arm. And feel both together. Begin to circle the crown of the head like you're tracing a circle in the sky. And notice how low down this circle affects. You might feel it all the way into your shoulder. You might feel it a little bit into the chest and the upper back. And the next time your chin comes down towards your chest, reverse the direction. Imagine that your neck is lengthening the whole time that you circle. Bring your head to center. Lean your left forearm onto your left thigh. Let your right arm dangle. And then circle that right arm up and over. It doesn't matter which direction you choose first. And maybe let that upper body get a little loosey-goosey with it, following the arm. Reverse the direction. Beautiful. And let your right hand dangle down. Bring your left hand up onto your left knee. So your left shoulder rises a little bit and your right shoulder dangles down even more. Circle it out. No pressure on this right arm as it dangles down. Only gravity is assisting here. Other way. Let it release. Roll it up. Ooh, feel both shoulders and both arms at the same time again. Hopefully they feel equal. We're going to stretch out the face. Okay. So these facial exercises are really great to do every day. One of my favorites is make an O shape with your mouth, like you're covering up all of your teeth and you're lowering your jaw. And breathe into it, like breathe into these places that are stretching. And then lift your eyebrows a little bit. It's really funny. And then move it over to one side. And now open the mouth and stick your tongue out and let this whole area stretch inside. Move your tongue to one side. Don't overdo it, but you definitely want to feel a stretch. And now just smush. Now release. And your jaw might feel a little bit weird at first. Like if you hold your mouth open for a whole minute, your jaw will open and it'll be more relaxed. It won't clench up so much. So feel free to keep the mouth open for a few breaths. Now let the mouth go and let the jaw relax. Let it be a little bit open. It's okay. One more time, let's come to standing with the seat facing you. We're just getting into every little part today. Palms touch at the heart. Come back to your Ujjayi. So even though you're breathing through the nose and your lips might be touching, don't let your jaw clench. Let your jaw and your teeth be like relaxed. There's a little bit of space between the teeth. Inhale, reaching out and up. Exhale, out and down, gently folding. On an inhale, flat back. And exhale, walk back into your downward facing dog, stretching out the spine. Let your head hang. On an inhale, gliding forward into high plank, tuck your tailbone, press through your arms, puff that upper spine a little bit, and reach back through your heels. You can always go into down dog or let the pelvis come towards the chair. You can even bend the elbows for a moment to pull the rib cage through, gazing up slightly. Up dog. And let's meet in down dog. Draw the heel of your left foot towards your right foot. Your left foot is going to be at a 45-degree angle. Lean on it. Step your right foot up underneath the chair. Your knee is going to just barely touch the front of your seat. Press into both feet. Rise out and up on your inhale. Exhale, sink in a little bit more. Your knee might gently touch the front of your chair. Draw your left hip back, letting your heart face sideways. Open the arms out over each leg. Bring your left hand to your left hip. Straighten. Actually, first, let's bring this right hand down to your chair. And then you're going to straighten your front leg and inch your toes a little bit farther underneath your chair. And you're leaning back into this left hip. Maybe reach the left arm up. Beautiful. On your inhale, bring your hand back to your hip. Bend your knee a little bit. Rise up just enough to turn your heart to the chair. Bring both hands down to the chair. Come onto the ball of your back foot and lean back, downward dog. Stay here or inhale into high plank. Exhale, hips drop. Inhale, heart lifts. Meeting in down dog. Draw your right heel towards your left foot. Your right foot is at a 45-degree angle. Lean on it. Step your left foot up to the chair and your knee should almost be touching the front of your chair. Press into both feet. Ride your inhale out and up. Virabhadrasana 1. Draw your attention to your right hip bone. Your right hip is going to draw towards the back of your mat as your arms open over each leg. Your heart is facing sideways. Virabhadrasana 2. Bring your right hand to your right hip. Bring your left hand down to the chair. Straighten your left leg and inch your toes a little bit farther under the chair. Beautiful. Your heart is rotating sideways. Maybe your right arm reaches up to the sky. Your left arm with the hand on the chair can be straight, or you can bend the elbow. It's up to you. On an inhale, bring your right hand back to the hip. Turn your torso back to the chair, bending into your front knee. Both hands touch the chair. Step back, downward dog, walk it out. Last optional vinyasa. If you want to move through plank and up dog, feel free. Last downward dog. Let's sigh it out here in down dog. Inhale with me. Exhale, sigh it out. Gazing forward, walk it up, flat back. Exhale, third eye center, bows down towards the chair. Inhale, rising out and up. Exhale, swimming all the way to the heart. Now you can decide how you want to spend Shavasana, your resting pose. You're welcome to sit in the chair or come lying down. You're also welcome to lay down and let your legs rest in the seat of the chair, having them elevated. And just allow everything to relax here. You can imagine a white light coming in from the crown of the head and moving all the way down the body, relaxing everything. Letting that white light relax every part of you, all the way down to the toes. I'll wake you when the time is right. For now, enjoy your Shavasana. to stay resting as we close out. I'll chant 3 final ohms. You can just listen and absorb, or you can join in with me. The light in me honors the light in you. So we say together, Namaste.